All right, hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Alan with the Contractor License School, and I'm excited to share with you the general building, which is the B trade, right? Many people know it as the B trade, but I'm gonna go over the study guide with you. That way you know exactly what's in the test, what you need to know, and how you could pass that exam. Plus, we got a couple of bonuses I wanna share with you. So I'm really excited that you're here with me. So let's go ahead and dive in. Now, the thing that you need to know is that the content of the general building, or also known as the B examination, is divided into 5 major sections, okay? We're gonna go over those 5 sections so that you have a good grasp on what you need to know. So the first section is the planning and estimating section. Now I want you to notice it makes up 17% of the actual state exam. So remember, that state exam is going to be 125 questions. You're going to be given 3.5 hours to take the test. Now, we have, after people have gone through our program, passed this literal test in a half-hour flat. So, we want to make sure that you know everything you need to know. So, for example, when it comes to planning and estimating, you're going to need to know the scope of work and code compliance. We're going to go over that code compliance in our training course. Also, design and construction error identification. You want to be able to find errors. You want to be able to make sure you know how to do that in design. Shop drawings, plans, and specifications. Do you know how to read them? Do you know how to understand them? Field inspection performance, coordination of project, and cost estimation of materials, equipment, and labor. Those are the important things. In fact, that we go over that in our class, which is 301. We make sure that you know these subjects really well so that you could pass that test first times. The second part is framing and structural components. Look at that. It makes up 22% of the state exam. Isn't that crazy? So you have to know about subfloor and wall framing. You have to know about roof framing, seismic and load requirements, siding and stucco, and decks. These are the things that you need to know. Now, number 3 is the core trades. Well, obviously, if you're getting a general contractor's license, you know a little bit about everything. You need to know about plumbing, electrical, HVAC, concrete, earthwork and surveying, insulation, acoustical and weatherproofing, and finally, you have to know roofing. Well, we go over all of those in our course. Now, that particular section makes up 30% of the exam, as you can see there. Now, the finished trades makes up 19%, and here's what you need to know about the finished trades. You need to know painting, staining, coating, and interior wall covering. You're going to need to know tile and stone, floor covering, cabinetry and millwork, plaster, drywall, and ceilings. You need to know windows, skylights, and doors, and landscaping. So you can see just in the finished trades alone, there's quite a bit of information here. But we got your back. You don't have to worry about it because we teach you all this stuff. Now, safety is 12%. It makes up of the exam, which is personal safety, transportation and traffic control. Yep, you do need to know about that, and environmental safety. But I want to make sure a couple of things that you understand, and that first is this. When it comes to this test, site policy. This is a closed book examination with the state. Now, when you're taking our practice exams, which are simulated exams that are very similar to the state exam, you can take them over and over and over again until you pass them. So that's very important. Now, keep in mind, no reference material may be used during the examination, so you're not going to be able to bring this stuff to the state examination. You just have to know it. And finally here, all materials brought to the examination site must be left in an unmonitored area at your own risk. In other words, they're going to give you a locker, they're going to give you a lock, you put your stuff in there, and then you go in and take the state exam. Can't take any papers or books with you. It's not open book, okay? But remember, we're going to prepare you so you don't have to worry. You're going to pass your test first try. We guarantee it, as long as you do our program. Test strategy, I do want to go over this a little bit with you, and that is this. When it comes to multiple choice examination, there's going to be 4 choices that you need to be able to pass. Examination questions will be written to provide one best answer. Calculator will be provided when you go ahead and up there to take the test. You can't bring your own calculator. No penalty for guessing, so it's okay to guess, right? Don't leave questions unanswered. That's going to be important, especially when passing multiple choice test. Read each individual question carefully. These are just some basic test strategies, ladies and gentlemen. Select the best possible answer and finally take time to do it right. Now, I have a video once you sign up for our program that only our students get, and it goes into detail on the 15 secrets of passing a multiple choice exam. In fact, I had a lady who was having a discussion with her husband. She said, I could pass the trade exam the very first try, and I know nothing about construction because I know how to pass multiple choice exams. And she did just that. She passed it the very first try, knowing nothing about construction because she knows how to do that. Again, I have provided a 15 secrets video on how to pass that exam once you've joined our school. Some sample questions I want to go over with you just so you know that are there, so you can see what they look like. So you're going to see 3 typical examination questions. The correct answer is underlined. I'm just going to show you it. All questions are written and reviewed by licensed contractors who are actively working in the trade. So look at this. This is what a question would look like. So you would need to know this actual question if you're doing the B trade exam. 1. According to the California Residential Code, what is the minimum allowable width of a residential hallway? Well, you should have chose C, which is 36 inches. You get the picture, right? There's another question here. What is the volume of a cylinder if the diameter equals 3 feet and the length equals 12 feet? Well, the answer would be B, 84.78 cubic feet. And we actually teach you how to do this. Number 3, just the final sample here is, in which direction should the face grain of plywood subfloor sheathing be installed? Well, that would be D, the perpendicular to the joist. So notice here how the questions are written. These are the kinds of sample questions that you are going to get, okay? You can reach us at contractorlicensenow.com, or you can give us a call at the following phone number, 866-570-3648. But I have a bonus, so don't go anywhere. Watch this. Why our school? In other words, when you start your construction business, why you? A lot of people say things like, well, because I'm honest. But how does your client know that? Oh, well, we provide the best service. Well, how does your client know that? So let me share with you some of our why. Why our school, and why come to us, and then how are we creating that why for you? Let me show you. First of all, we want you to know, when it comes to the curriculum, I went and took my test many years ago, and I walked out of the state testing facility scratching my head going, man, if I ever start a contractor licensing school, I'm going to rewrite all this curriculum. And so that's what I did. You're getting custom materials written by not only a contractor, someone who's been a contractor for many years, but also an educator who is principal of schools and things like that. And so I combine my knowledge and expertise in teaching to give you the best possible teaching venue so that you can learn that curriculum and memorize it. Now, the other thing is this. I built a website, and that website is called HomeProWorks. You can go there.com, but you can't actually get involved in that website until after you've completed our program. We don't accept people from any other school to go through this program. They would need to jump in and take one of our courses or one of our side courses, and then they can get access to that website. But basically, only the contractors that have gone through our program get listed there, and then that gets broadcasted to all the people around in those surrounding areas. So the hoteliers, restaurateurs, homeowners, they know where to go to find good quality contractors. The other thing is we have celebration months, ladies and gentlemen. What is a celebration month? That's when we take a month, you send us videos, you send us pictures, you send us logos, and we broadcast you for free to tens of thousands of people, right? I even put you, if you want to, on my podcast that broadcasts across the U.S. We want to make sure that our contractors that come to our school are known in the community. We are also going to make your very first video for your company. You know why that is so beneficial? Because most contractors, when they get a call and they tell the client, yes, I can be there on such and such a date at this time, is that good? Yeah, so they just basically show up. They might shoot a text, hey, don't forget I'm going to be there on this date, but you, because you've gone through our school, you're actually going to get a video of your business. You can do it with testimonies, we can do it with showing the quality of your work, and what you do is you take that high-level professional video and you say something like this, yes, I'm going to see you on Friday at 8 a.m. I'm going to come over there and take a look at your project. Would it be okay if I sent you a reminder text and just a little bit of a video that we made that we can have you look at, shows off our quality? Well, there's a part of your why, because no other contracting school does that for anybody, all right? Now watch this. Also, we are real estate and business owners. I'm a private equity fund manager, so I manage Acme Global Inc. And what we do is we buy up apartment complexes and houses across America, but specifically in California as well. And you, as a contractor, are invited in, who went through my school, to do all the remodels and all that. We're going to invite you in, you go bid the jobs, we give you the numbers, but only the contractors that went through our school, okay? Now, also, finally, access to tax training seminars. We're going to actually give you free tax training seminars that we actually run to help navigate your business. I bring in my CPA, my tax strategist, and we go into great detail. Finally, is access to our mastermind seminars, things like the Power to Gain Wealth, Daring to Win. How do you grow your business? How do you scale? There's so many other things that we do that are a part of you being a part of our program. We basically, in a nutshell, I'm just going to tell you flat out what we want. We want you to be able to reach the level of success that you desire. If we could be a part of that and help you out and make sure that we're involved in your business and life, even when you're done with our school, hey, that makes us excited and happy, because we want to build a community that's going to change our communities and that's going to make great money and do a good job for our clients. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alan, Contractor License School. I look forward to seeing you in our program. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.